half of my day on June 16th, I was at Universal Studios Osaka in Japan. And it was amazing. I was only there for half a day because I decided to do a day and a half ticket. So I didn't have any express passes today or anything like that. But I was still able to get in lots of rides, try several food items, and just kind of see the ambiance of this park and how it compares to Universal Studios in Florida. I've not been to Universal Studios in California yet. That is on the list. But going to Japan was quite interesting. And then, of course, I am going to have a full day on June 17th with express passes. So come ride some rides, eat some amazing food, and just enjoy the general ambiance of Universal Studios Japan in Osaka.
I'm to Universal City Walk Osaka, working my way to the park, but we're finally going. So their city walk is quite similar to the city walks, in Orlando and in Universal Studios, where you've got several different restaurants and stores. Of course, they got a bubba gum because it's not Universal if you don't have a bubba gum. But they also have some, Japanese restaurants and hotels, of course, and they've got a Lawson's in the Universal Studios store, which I'll probably check out later. There's all these great hotels you can stay at. I chose not to just because I knew I was going to be doing all the different day trips. And some of the hotels can be a little on the pricier side, and my super hotel is actually very budget friendly. But I'm excited though that I'm finally here. Today's just a half day, just a few hours in the evening. So by the time I get in, I'll probably close at 4. And so I'll have about 4 or 5 hours. Tomorrow I'll be there for the whole day. And of course, we'll show you the whole process. I'm hoping today I can do a little bit of filming, showing you some of the sights, get in a few rides, have a couple of meals, because honestly, since breakfast, I haven't had something substantial. All I had was ice cream, tea, and a daifuku. So I probably should get some food into me. But yeah, let's go have some fun. All right, I walked into the park at 3:40, and I was immediately able to get an entry time for Super Nintendo World for 5 o'clock. So that means in just a little over an hour, I get to go in and check it out. Of course, I also get to go in tomorrow during my full day, but I wanted to go ahead and see if I could get into it now, and I did. I'm gonna look at kind of the wait times and see what they're looking like. So I'm seeing like mostly 30-minute rides for the kids. The Flying Dinosaur is only at 35 minutes. That's awesome. Harry Potter's 40. Despicable Me is 40. Elmo is 60. That's weird. Hollywood Dream is 45. So wait times actually are looking pretty not bad. Considering how much I waited at Disney, it's not bad at all. Here's the Hollywood Dream and also the Hollywood Dream backdrop. I'm not going to do it right now because I am really hungry. So I'm going to go find something to eat. But I will be coming back to that. If not today, then for sure tomorrow. And then ahead, you can see the Flying Dinosaur. Also can't wait to do that. Okay. I'm currently walking through like the Kids Wonderland. I've been through the Sanrio and the Hello Kitty. Now we've got the Sesame Street area. I'm trying to work my way to Harry Potter. But I figured I'd show you a little bit of this while we're going. Quite well themed. Okay. Gotta admit, the entrance so far to Harry Potter is a little bit different than the other parks. Of course, when I say the other parks, I just mean the Universal Orlando parks, because I haven't yet been to Hollywood. But I can see it coming. I love this. As a Potterhead fan, you know, seeing another Wizarding World is a dream. There's the Fort Anglia that they wrecked. Oh, and people are doing things, huh? There's an outpost. And the entrance. I think we're going to go to the Leaky Cauldron to get something to eat and then maybe even hit up Honeydukes. But it's, yeah, similar. You can see the castle, the Hogsmeade Express, Honeydukes, Sunko's. The Butterbeer cart, you know, absolutely have to be getting a Butterbeer. See you in a sec. And yeah, it's wonderful. All right, I made it to the Three Broomsticks. I decided to go with something light because I do also intend to get some food in Super Mario World later this afternoon, hopefully. And then I plan on going to Shishiro and City Walk for dinner before making my way home. So I just got the rotisserie chicken salad with a Cobb-style dressing. And then for dessert, I got the Butterbeer potted cream, which is like a Butterbeer flavored pudding. So, you know, something light because it is really hot today. And I have been doing a lot of activity. It's been phenomenal though. So let's go ahead and try this salad with this dressing. A little bit. It's got some lettuce, some cucumbers, some corn, some chicken. I don't think there's any cheese, and that's okay. It's good. It's very light, very refreshing. The dressing's got a little bit of tang. It's perfect for a hot summer day. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. All right, let's try this Butterbeer potted cream. It's got a decent amount of like a creamy syrup on top, which I'm assuming is part of the butterscotch flavor. That is really, really good. It's smooth and creamy, but you can definitely get that butterscotch. All right, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. If I was to rank it with, you know, other Butterbeer things I've had, like the Butterbeer Fudge or the Butterbeer, the frozen Butterbeer or the cold Butterbeer, I think I would put this one right under frozen Butterbeer because, in my opinion, frozen Butterbeer is the top, and I will be having one, if not today, for sure tomorrow. So good though. I just got off of a version of Harry Potter and the Hogwarts Forbidden Journey, and it was epic. Honestly, it was so much better than the one at Universal Orlando. And I am a die-hard Potter fan. And I love the one at Universal, but this one was just, this is at 2.0. I mean, the animatronics were stronger. They had the heat, they had the cold. It moved more. It was just so much fun. I can't wait to ride it again tomorrow. Now, I did it through the single rider line. So normally single rider line is faster, and this was faster. But I did have a little bit longer for wait because the ride went down for a few minutes. So I think in general, I waited maybe like 30 minutes. All right, it is just about time for our entry to Super Mario World. So I am leaving Hogsmeade to make my way there. Hopefully I don't get a little bit turned around again. This park is a bit different than what I'm used to from the Orlando parks. But it's, learning experiences. But here's another view of the walkway. I love how they have everything kind of hidden behind trees. Keeps the area separate. So it does feel like you're going into somewhere different. I don't know if I'll get any of the rides in Super Mario World today because the lines are a little bit long. I'm gonna maybe try to do single rider for perhaps one of them, but I for sure have express passes tomorrow, so I will get them to them. But all right, when we get a little bit closer, I'll show you the walk-in. Lots of people going into Super Nintendo World, which means it's gonna be even more crazy. There's the sign, and I'm getting ready to go through the tunnel. And there it is. We are officially in Super Nintendo. Ah, it's phenomenal. I will probably end up buying a power band just so that I can do everything. You know, so many people. 70 minutes for a single rider from Mario Kart. This is just so amazing. It's so cool. Okay, Canopio. Alright, I'm in Canopio's Cafe. I did not have to get a wait time. Decided I'm going to go ahead and try to time for this tonight. That way I can focus on rides and other things in other restaurants tomorrow. Because the rides, being so late at night, they're kind of long. So I probably will hit the rides in this area tomorrow. There. Alright, so I am seated in Canopio's Cafe. The way it works is you wait in line first and you do your order. Then you go to your drink counter. Then you get in line to get a seat and they seat you.
They give you a little number, and then once you are seated, they bring your food right out to you. So I got the Mario bacon cheeseburger, and it looks really good. There's some bacon, some cheese, some mushrooms, and it comes with a side of carrots,
red peppers, and a few little french fries. So let's give it a shot. Of course, you get this really cute little Mario pick, which I am going to clean off and take home. Because, yeah, souvenir. But there, it looks like there's some kind of like a sauce on it. Okay. So, the burger patty is your typical theme park burger patty. It's not bad. Not the best, but not bad. The cheese is pretty good. I like the mushrooms. The sauce kind of tastes like a mayonnaise-based sauce, maybe? Let me try it. It's not bad. I'd give it a 3 out of 5. I mean, it's a solid theme park burger. I think you eat it more for the theming than the flavor. I also got the Superstar Lemon Squash to drink. So you can see it's got some jelly in the bottom and some little stars. It's good. It is very, very sour and tart, which is my preference. It's a 5 out of 5. This is a solid, enjoyable drink. I could drink quite a few more of those. And the last thing I got to try at Canopia's Cafe today is the block tiramisu, and it is absolutely adorable because it looks like your little power-up block. And it's got a little bit of sauce here. And inside that power-up is your little star. So let's take the top off and really get in there. That's different. Okay, I wanted to really like this because it was adorable, but flavor-wise, it's just not there. Honestly, I hate to do this, but this is a 2 out of 5. I mean, and that's really just for the aesthetics of it. It just does not taste like what you would expect a tiramisu to taste like. It almost tastes more like a whipped cream pudding, and not a very good one, but I tried it. And this is the entrance to, oops, some sense, sorry. Sorry. The entrance to Donkey Kong Country. Oh, there's Yoshi's Snack Island. That's where you can get the yakisoba filled buns. I don't know if I'm gonna try that bun, but there's the Jungle Beach shakes. That's where you get the special banana shake. So cool. And that's where you get the avocado cheese dog. I'll probably try that tomorrow. Because I do gotta save some room for Sashira. Look, there's Donkey Kong eating. Oh, I love it. And there's the drum challenge. You gotta have a power-up bun to really do it. want to do it, but single rider line is saying 140 minutes. And there are other rides that are shorter, so I'm going to go catch them out. That last little look. All right, it is time to enter Jurassic Park and see what it's like, with the intent, of course, of riding the flying dinosaur, because the wait isn't very long. One thing I've noticed at Disney and then also here, they are very into their churros, although they call them churritos. And I must say, the chocolate lemon does sound quite delicious. I might have to try that tomorrow. There's the Discovery Restaurant. May also check that out tomorrow. You can hear and see the flying dinosaur flying above us. It's one of the most epic coasters here at the park. I must say, it looks a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to ride it. I hope it's as epic as it seems, which it should be, because I think you lay down and you fly. And then I'm noticing that, you know, they've got a lot of the nature and the water. And of course, they've got one of the Jeeps. Perhaps we should go on an excursion. Okay, I just got off of the flying dinosaur, and oh my gosh, what a rush. That was one of the best coasters I've ever ridden. I mean, of course, with the flying, you're laying down, but there were so many loops, so many turns, which is why you can't take anything at all on the ride. No phones, no bags, no papers, nothing. So, of course, I'll never be able to film the ride itself with me on it. But I'm telling you guys, that ride was phenomenal. If I was rating a ride, it would be an 11 out of 10. I can't wait to do it many more times between today and tomorrow. So that's the flying dinosaur. That's the lip till and the first drop. This is a restaurant. It's closed right now, but it has some good stuff. You can see the Hollywood backdrop back there. And you've got the Dragon's Pearl. That's a Chinese restaurant. And then we're kind of going into the San Francisco Bay Area. This is a little food truck. It's closed right now, but it's got pigs in a blanket with pie crust. Unfortunately, a lot of things are closing because we're getting closer to the end of the day. This is the Minions Cafe. So they have some Minions food that is themed to that. So they have a kids Minion meal. They have a chocolate pudding and coffee gelatin dessert, a banana mousse and blue lemon, and a milk pudding and strawberry panna cotta. Those actually sound kind of good. And then they also have Stewart's Big Bacon and Cheeseburger meal, Bob's Chicken and Waffle meal, and Dave's Keema Curry. That Keema Curry actually looks pretty darn good. I might have to try that tomorrow. Now let's see, do they have anything else? Nope, that's it, but they close at 8, and I'm not getting anything else from here today. This is Minions Plaza and Minion Park. And it's set up for their Easter celebration because that still goes into the end of the month. And here's another little place that you can get some food, although it's closed right now, and it's called Delicious Me. It looks like it's got a sandwich and a dessert. But yes, hello, Easter celebration. There's a candy store. And there's all this great decorations. The Banana Cabana, which is a game, and check out this awesome statue. They're all ready for summer with some Easter eggs. I love it. Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. And it looks like it's a 35-minute wait, so let's hop on.
ride queues. Very cute. I love the baby group pictures, the piranha. So Despicable Me Minions Mayhem was cuter than I remember it being from when last time I did in Orlando. But it's been many years, so I could have possibly forgotten. Or maybe this one's just better. Honestly, there are aspects of this park that are better because the technology here is a little bit more fine-tuned. And this park is somewhat newer than some of the others. But yeah, it was very, very enjoyable, and I'm glad that I did it. But yeah, this is the main street. It's covered, which is great for weather. It's got lots of stores to shop in. The boulangerie, which is like a pastry shop. I'm not gonna stop right now. And they're playing music from Wicked. Gotta love it.